Hello kids! In this video we will learn phonic sounds of English alphabets, letter A to letter Z with words and images for easy reading. Welcome to PK's Learning. Let's start. Letter A. It sounds A. So A says a apple. A says a ant. A says a arrow. And A says a ambulance. So what is the first letter here? A, and it sounds A. So A says A. Letter A, and it sounds A. So A says a aeroplane. A says a x. A says a m. And A says a April month. So here what is the starting letter? A, and it sounds A. So A says A. Again letter A, and it sounds A. So A says a auntie. A says a art. A says a arm. And A says a alphabets. So what is the first letter here? A, and it sounds A. So A says a. Letter B, and it sounds B. So B says boy. Ball. B says banana. And butterfly. So here what is the starting letter? B. And it sounds B. So B says B. Letter C, it sounds K. C says cat. C says cup. C says cake. And C says car. So what is the starting letter? C. And it sounds K. So C says K. D, and it sounds D. So D says dog. Duck. D says door. And D says dot. So here what is the starting letter? D, and it sounds D. So D says D. Next, E sounds A. A elephant. E says a egg. E says a elbow. And E says a exercise. So here what is the starting letter? E. And it sounds A. So E says A. Or next, E says E. E11. Engine. Eraser. And ear. So what is the starting letter? Here E, and it sounds E. So E says E. F says F. For fan. F says F fish. F says F fox. And F says F flower. So here what is the starting letter? F. And it sounds P. F says P. G, and it sounds G. So G says G goat. G grapes. G says G girl and G gift. So here, what is the starting letter? G, and it sounds G. So G says G. Letter G, and it sounds J. G says gem. G says giraffe, and G says gem. So here, what is the starting letter? G, and it sounds J. But when? Only when it comes before E, I or Y letters. So G says J. H, and it sounds H. So H says horse. H hat. H says happy. And H says house. So here, what is the starting letter? H, and it sounds H. H says H. I, and it sounds E. Igloo. I says iron. I says ice cream. And I says ink. So here, what is the starting letter? I, and it sounds E or I. So I says E or I. Next, J, and it sounds J. J says joker. J says jacket. J says jug. And J says jam. So here, what is the starting letter? J, and it sounds J. So J says J. K, and it sounds K. So K says kite. K says key. K says kangaroo. And kettle. So here, what is the starting letter? K, and it sounds K. K says K. L, and it sounds L. L says lock. Lamp. Ladder. And L says lion. So here, what is the starting letter? L, and it sounds L. L says L. M, and it sounds M. Mango. M says monkey. M says mouse. And moon. So here, what is the starting letter? M, and it sounds M. M says M. N, and it sounds N. N says nest. N says net. N says nut. And N says number 9. So starting letter is N, and it sounds N. So N says N. Next is O. It sounds O. Orange. Onion. Owl. And ox. So here, what is the starting letter? O, and it sounds O. So O says O. P sounds P. P pen. P says P pot. P parrot. And P says P pencil. So what is the starting letter? P. And it sounds P. So P says P. Next letter Q, and it sounds Q. So Q says Q queen, Q question, Q quell, and Q quill. So here, what is the starting letter? Q, and it sounds Q. Q says Q. R, it sounds R. R rabbit, R rat, R rose, and R rainbow. So here, what is the starting letter? R, and it sounds R. So R says R. Next S, it sounds S, means sun, snake, spoon, and sad. So here, what is the starting letter? S, and it sounds S. So S says S. Sun. Letter T, and it sounds T. So T says tree, tomato. T says tap, and T says tiger. So here, what is the starting letter? T, and it sounds T. So T says T. Next is U. It sounds up, upside, umbrella, under, and uncle. So here, what is the starting letter? U, and it sounds A. So U says A. Next alphabet U, and it sounds U. So U says U uniform. U says U unicorn. And U says U U-turn. U says U unicycle. So what is the starting letter here? U, and it sounds U. So U says U. V sounds V. Violin. Van. V says vase, and vegetables. So here, what is the starting letter? V, and it sounds V. So V says V. Van. Next W, and it sounds W. W says wall. Window. W says watch. And W says watermelon. So here, what is the starting letter? W, and it sounds W. So W says W. It sounds x, x. Xmas tree. Xylophone, X-ray and box. So here what is the letter X and it sounds X, X. So X says X. Letter Y, it sounds Y. So Y says yellow color. Y says yak. Y says yo-yo. And Y says yacht. So here what is the starting letter Y and it sounds Y. So Y says Y. Next letter Z and it sounds Z. Z says zero. Z says zebra. Z zigzag and Z zoo. So here what is the starting letter Z and it sounds Z. So Z says Z. In this video we learned the phonics sounds of 26 English alphabets. This will help you in reading. Thanks for watching. If this video is helpful then please like, share and subscribe to my channel for easy learning. Thank you.